This is a fluid head that I've been quietly using for the past few months, and it's finally getting released. This is the Komodo K7 from iFootage. It's a professional flat-base fluid head, so compared to something like their K5, this I would say is a massive step up. To give you a rough idea of the size of this thing, here it is beside the K5 along with some fairly common and popular heads like Manfrotto's old 701 head and the 502. The K7 actually has a very similar sized footprint to the 502, but this has also got more features than the 502. So in that sense, the K7 is actually more comparable to something like Manfrotto's 504. The baseplate has a drop-in quick release design, so you just insert one edge, snap it down, then you fold in this lever over here to secure your camera in place, and personally I am a huge fan of this design. It's fast, it's graceful, and it's easy. It doesn't involve any turning of any knobs to secure your camera in. And if you want to take out your camera, you just unfold this very same tab, and then you push down the quick release tab and you lift the camera out. Easy. Now this quick release system is actually compatible with Manfrotto's base plates, both the short and long types, although I wouldn't exactly recommend using Manfrotto plates here unless you have to, for two reasons. One, the Manfrotto plates are slightly narrower, so they might slip around, but you can fix that by tightening this locking buckle over here. But the big problem for me is because they are designed differently, the head will not catch the plate if it slides out accidentally from the front end. That is not the case with the original baseplate that comes with the K7. The only way that baseplate is coming off is from the top after you press down the quick release tab. So just a heads up if you ever plan to use Manfrotto style plates on the K7. By default, the baseplate comes with a 1/4 inch thread. You can swap it out with a 3/8 inch thread that is stored on the side of the head, and once you do swap it out, there's actually another slot on the other side of the head for you to store that 1/4 inch thread. Now this next feature is surprisingly minor, but it's easily one of my favorite things about the K7, and that's how there is a hex key hidden underneath the head and is magnetically attached. Now you can use this hex key in two places on this head. One is for tightening the locking buckle on the side of the head, and two, you can also use it for securing the baseplate onto your camera. However, I do wish that the magnets for storing the baseplate was a bit stronger because I do have a bad feeling I might end up losing this one day. Now, part of what positions the K7 as a pro head is how it has adjustments for both drag and counterbalance. There's a knob for adjusting the pan and tilt drag on each side of the head, but do note that at minimum drag on the K7, there is still some amount of dampening presence, unlike on some heads, where it's pretty much completely loose at minimum drag. And just above the knob for adjusting the drag for the pan axis is your counterbalance selector. There's 5 positions. 0 means no counterbalance at all, and it goes all the way up to 4, which is the maximum payload this head is designed for at 7 kilograms, which, when you come to think of it, is actually the weight of a cabin bag when flying is relevant again. But point is, this is a head that can quite comfortably handle some uncomfortably heavy loads. Both the pan and tilt locks are on the operator's left side of the head, which is quite easily accessible. The bubble level also sticks out a fair bit, so it's definitely one of the more visible bubble levels that you'll find on video heads. And this pan bar is a telescopic extendable pan bar. Pretty neat stuff there. And I think that's pretty much it for features, which brings me to price. Now, as of publishing this video, this head is actually not officially launched yet. Now, I was told that it will be in the next couple of days on the 29th of May, and I was informed that this will be retailing in the US for $329, which I would consider to be a pretty competitive price for a fluid head in this range. And that's all I have for my quick look of the iFootage Komodo K7. If you'd like to watch more from me, then you might want to give these two videos a shot.